This is 5 minutes of political common sense for America. I'm Brian Boeheim, the political engineer. And welcome back. It is a brand new year. It is all clean and shiny and fresh, and hope is back in the air. Well, not really. Let's be honest. Washington hasn't changed one iota. Although we have a handful of newbies that have now been placed into Congress, the reality is none of them got positions of any power on any of the committees, so not much is really going to change in the long run. So we have to start looking at what they're trying to do and just make a statement. For example, what are we doing focusing on repealing Obamacare? There's no way we're going to repeal Obamacare as a whole. Even if it got through both houses of Congress, there is no way President Obama is going to sign it. He will veto it in a heartbeat. So what are we really accomplishing there besides wasting time and making political points? Now, if they want to focus on a handful of issues within that and make some modifications and changes, great. But I don't hear anybody talking about the things that are really important. What about tort reform? It worked in Mississippi and Minnesota to lower health insurance and health care costs. It's time we limit the legal liability of medical providers so we don't have them practicing medicine based on the legal implications. What about lowering state regulation? There are virtually monopolies in every state. We need to create cross-state competition that'll provide everyone cheaper health insurance. It works for the auto insurance side. Why won't it work for the health insurance side? What about illegal immigrants? I know we talk about illegal immigrants all the time and border crossings and all that, but here in this particular venue, it is such an extreme expense. Let's deal with the illegal immigrant issue and the cost to the South, Southwest, and most metropolitan areas in terms of providing health care to people who are not American citizens and have no right to be here. Finally, let's balance out this personal versus employer health care. The little white lie that a group insurance is cheaper than individual insurance. We need a more competitive model which would include health savings accounts for everybody. This would also fix the problems of transferring our insurance when you change jobs and would eliminate the issue of pre-existing conditions. Got that? It's a simple business shift, no laws required. There's a real reason most doctors have switched their health plans to HSAs, because they make sense. But that isn't what Washington's focused on. Washington is focused on doing other things. They're focused on trying to make a statement. If you want to focus on something else, focus on jobs and the economy. But if you're going to focus on healthcare and fixing it and getting us off this ridiculous master plan that Obama, Pelosi, Reid, and Frank put together, then what we need to do is focus on the issues that are most important. And those are tort reform, state deregulation, and focusing on the HSA model instead of this global master insurance plan. Oh, by the way, I also struggle with people who smoke cigarettes by the pack, telling me how I should deal with health insurance. President Obama, quit smoking. I don't want to pay for your health issues later in life. Hey, by the way, Speaker Boehner, same thing. It isn't part of your constitutional freedoms and constitutional right to get diseases later on from smoking carcinogenic cigarettes now that then I have to pay for. Why don't you get healthy, and then you can talk to me about how health care should be run. You've been listening to 5 Minutes of Political Common Sense for America. I'm Brian Boeheim, the political engineer. If you like what you've heard here, pick up a copy of my book, Political Common Sense for America. You can find it at Amazon.com. Also, check out our website, www.pcsfa.com. Until next time, be safe out there.